Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are going to unpack a really clever mathematical trick for dealing with one of modern data science's biggest headaches. We're talking about finding that tiny, crucial signal when you're drowning in noisy data. So let's get into it. This is really the heart of the matter for feature selection. In machine learning, you're often staring at thousands, maybe even millions of potential variables or features. But let's be real, most of them are just junk. The real trick is finding that handful that can actually predict something useful. So, to put it simply, feature selection is all about weeding out the useless and redundant stuff. And it's not just about making our models run a bit faster. It's about making them smarter, more accurate, by forcing them to focus only on what's important. It also helps us, the humans, actually understand what's going on in the data. Now, you might be thinking, hey, why don't we just test every single combination of features and just pick the best one? Well, all right, let's talk about self-attention. The engine behind, well, pretty much all of modern AI. The story of its creation is practically a legend. But what if I told you the story everyone knows isn't the whole story? Let's dig into its hidden history. So the official story, right? It kicks off in 2017. This one paper, Attention is All You Need, just drops and completely upends everything. It gave us the transformer architecture, and with it, self-attention. This wasn't just a small step. It was a total game changer for artificial intelligence. But here's the thing, and this is really the whole point of our deep dive today. The transformer was, no doubt, revolutionary. But was that core idea, self-attention itself, actually new? Was it really born in 2017? The short answer, nope. And the long answer is way more interesting. Okay, so to really get why this is such a big deal, you gotta understand what things were like before. We had models like recurrent neural networks, or RNNs, and they had to read a sentence infinite self-attention. So let's dive in and unpack what that actually means. Okay, first things first, we really need to get our heads around the core problem. It's this fundamental bottleneck that's been holding back AI vision for years. So here's the issue in a nutshell. For a standard AI, every little piece of an image has to be compared with every other little piece to figure out what's going on. And that does not scale well. At all. Yeah, there's a name for this problem. It's called quadratic cost. And think of it like this. If you double the size of an image, you're not just doubling the AI's workload. Oh no, you are quadrupling it. Double the image size again, and the work multiplies by 16. This just explodes, making it basically impossible to analyze really high-resolution images. The goal is to get to linear cost, where doubling the image size just, doubles the work. And the real-world consequences of this are pretty severe. We're talking painfully slow processing, just a massive amount of energy being burned